Following is a presentation of BFA Sports. Good afternoon and welcome to the campus of Mainland Regional High School. It is Cape Atlantic League Baseball coming up at its finest, a special day here today. And it is senior day for the Mainland Mustangs, and we're going to turn it over to public address announcer Dan Kern for some formalities as we recognize and wish well to the Mainland seniors as they get ready to close out the regular season. Almost, because I say it's around the corner. We got Cape Atlantic League action for the rest of this week, and then the Cape Atlantic tournament is underway. Now over to Dan Kern.
Millville High School and your Mainland Mustangs. First, one lineup, visiting Thunderbolts. Leading off, number 9, shortstop, Sergio Droz. Batting second, number 1, center fielder, Wayne Hill. Batting third, number 4, first baseman, Connor Lacey. Batting fourth, number 5, designated hitter, Henry Colon. Batting fifth, number 6, left fielder, Kevin Dick. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 12, Matt Meiswinkle. Batting 7th, number 11, third baseman, Trevor Yeager. Batting 8th, number 3, catcher, Jacob Butcher. Batting 9th, number 7, Caden Mulhern. On the mound for the Thunderbolts today, number 16, Garrett Shapiro. The Thunderbolts are coached by Mr. Dan Fimiani. And now, your 2023 Mainland Mustangs. Leading off, number 7, center fielder Christian Elliott. Batting second, number 13, left fielder Joe Sheeran. Batting third, number 20, first baseman Nick Wagner. Batting fourth, number 10, pitcher Cohen Cook. Batting fifth, number 5, right fielder Jack Haynes. Batting sixth, number 22, shortstop Brady Blum. Batting seventh, number 23, third baseman Brian Perez. Batting eighth, number 3, second baseman Chase Kamak. Batting ninth, number 18, designated hitter Jake Logic. Behind the plate today, number 9, catcher Brady Arita. The Mustangs are coached by Mr. Billy Kern, assisted by Mike Edwards, Brian Kern, Mike Mack, Mike Coomerly, and Brian Hatz. Family to make their way down to the first base line.
Damn. I'm with you right now.
Again, we're waiting for Senior Day festivities here at the campus of Mainland Regional High School. So we're just going to leave the microphone open. As you can appreciate, it's a windy day, so you hear it kind of sailing in like a pirate. Again, waiting on Dan Kern and the senior parents and families to make their way over to the field for festivities.
At this time, we would like you to direct your attention to the first base dugout as the Mainland Mustangs baseball team honors its 2023 senior student athletes. After missing their freshman season due to the pandemic, this group of players has competed together in 71 varsity games, compiling a 69% winning percentage and a 49-22 record entering today's game. The leadership of our seniors has been outstanding both on and off the field, as the seniors have led the program to 2 consecutive conference championships, 3 straight Diamond Classic selections, and an appearance in the 2021 South Jersey Group 3 Final. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2023 Mainland Mustangs senior baseball players. First up, our manager, escorted by his mother Kathy and father Brian, a 4-year member of the Mustang baseball program. He will pursue immediate studies at Atlantic Cape Community College, Mr. Lucas Englert. Escorted by his mother Sue and father John, batting second and playing left field, he will attend the University of Delaware, number 13, Joe Sheeran. Escorted by his mother Melanie and father Nick, batting third and playing first base, he will continue his football career at Wagner College, number 20, Nick Wagner. Escorted by his mother Claudia, father Jose, sister Ariana, grandparents Mr. and Mrs. Velasquez, and Uncle Victor, batting seventh and playing third base, he will attend Stockton University, number 23, Brian Perez. On behalf of Coach Kern, the coaching staff, and the entire Mustang baseball program, congratulations to our senior student athletes on the success of your high school careers. Thank you for the time and effort you have put into this program, and best wishes for a successful future in everything you set out to achieve. Thank you and enjoy the game.
Well, and there you have it, Senior Day festivities for the Mainland Mustangs. Some proud parents, families, and players walking away with 4 years of phenomenal memories. You heard Mr. Kern say, interestingly enough, all these guys were freshmen when the pandemic had taken away the 2020 season. 2023 senior athletes. But certainly wish them well. And if you're joining us late, well, it's the manager is Lucas Englert. He's headed to Atlantic Cape Community. Joe Sheeran head to the University of Delaware, my alma mater. Nick Wagner will continue to play football at Wagner College. And for Brian Perez, he will attend Stockton University. So best wishes to these gentlemen. Still some baseball to play and some Cape Atlantic League tournament aspirations perhaps. And the playoffs just around the corner, and so is the start of this ball game here on BFA Sports. Doug Stasic, the entire BFA Sports crew here to bring you all the action live, and it's going to be a dandy. So, of course, a windy day in Mainland. Flags blowing stiffly from right to left. Almost a right field foul pole headed towards the left field foul pole. As you can see there, Mainland green waving. And let's see if we can get you going with today's starting lineups. First for the visitors of Millville. Leading off, starting at shortstop, it'll be Sergio Draws, batting second, wearing the captain, Mike Trout, number 1. That is Wayne Hill. He's in center, headed to Delaware State. Connor Lacey is the first baseman. He starts in the third spot. And batting cleanup will be Henry Colon, the designated hitter. Kevin Dick is in left field. He'll bat fifth. Matt Meiswinkle is at second, and he will bat sixth. Trevor Yeager bats seventh, playing over at third. Jacob Butcher is the catcher. And Caden Mulheron is the right fielder. The offensive lineup brought to you by our friends at Premier Orthopedic Associates with 9 locations to serve you throughout South Jersey. POA, SNJ, Dr. Dwyer and his team have you covered from discovery to recovery. And defensively for the Mustangs of Mainland, brought to you by Game Changer. Left to right in the outfield, it'll be Joe Sheeran, Christian Elliott, Jack Haynes. Brian Perez is at third. Brady Blum is at short. Chase Kamak is over at second. Nick Wagner is at first. The starting pitcher is Cohen Cook, and Brady Arena is his battery mate. Of course, the Mustangs, coached by Mr. Billy Kern.
And now, to honor America, would all please rise. Gentlemen, kindly remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
And we'll step aside for the playing of our national anthem. All right, now just moments away from
Leading off the top of the first for the Millville Thunderbolts, number 9, shortstop Sergio Draws.
Hi everybody, Bob McCormick, Toyota of Vineland. Want to welcome you to today's game. We're located on Delsey Drive in Vineland, New Jersey. If you're in the area, please come over and stop by. Whether you're in the market for a new Toyota or you're in the market for a certified vehicle, we'll give you the MVP treatment. When it comes to providing a championship level of service for our customers in all of our departments, that's reflected in the fact that we've won Toyota's President's Award 22 times. It's their most prestigious recognition for a dealership, and it encompasses every department from sales, service, parts, accounting, takes all of them into consideration. And we're really proud of the fact that we've won it as many times as we have. From oil changes to brake service to alignment, we're here to service you. We can do anything that is needed to be done to make your car in tip-top condition and run at peak performance. When it's time for new tires, call us right away at Toyota of Vineland. The most convenient way for people to reach us to schedule service is they can call on the phone, they can send us an email, or they can communicate with us via text message. And in any one of those three areas, we'll be glad to take care of it. The next time the check engine light won't go away, come see us today. We're proud to sponsor high school sports here at Toyota of Vineland. And we're proud to bring you a virtual front row seat for today's game. Well, it's almost time to play ball, so enjoy.
Well, bottom of the first, Mainland coming to bat, and this will be the Mainland batting lineup brought to you by Premier Orthopedic and Associates. From discovery to recovery, Premier as you covered. Christian Elliott leads off. Joe Sheeran is in left. He bats second. Nick Wagner bats third. Cohen Cook is the starting pitcher batting cleanup. Jack Haynes is over in right field. Brady Blum is at short. He bats sixth. Brian Perez, the senior, headed to Stockton, bats seventh. Chase Kamak is over at second. And rounding out the order is the designated hitter, Jake Logic. Butcher is out in front.
Now batting for the Mustangs, the pitcher, number 10, Thur.
Sorry, I can't lower that price. I mean, I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen.
We're dropping prices and payments at RK Chevrolet of Vineland. New Equinox, $239 a month. New Silverados, $359 a month. Plus 0% financing and no payments for 90 days.
You deserve the best.
So come to RK.
And you get RK coverage, no charge.
At RK,
the customer is always
right!
RK Chevrolet of Vineland. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Top of the second, due up for the Thunderbolts. It'll be Yeager, Butcher, and Mulherron. They're still facing Cohen Cook. Millville jumping out to a early 2-0 lead, courtesy of 2 runs scored by Draws and Wayne Hill off a sacrifice fly from Henry Colon. And some nifty base running. So it'll be Yeager, the third baseman. Hits right, throws right, as does Cohen Cook, the pitcher. Ball misses away, now 1-0 to get things started in the frame. There is a good look at the 3-sport standout athlete, Cohen Cook. Mad hops on the basketball court, insane legs as he runs. And there's a nice swing on a ball, but it's popped sky high. Going back, Perez gets called off. And Blum makes the catch. Again, that howling wind in Mainland always tends to blow in from the right field side across the field. Here is the catcher, Jacob Butcher. Some good defensive skills on display in the bottom of the first. He takes the first pitch for a strike. Shout out to our guy Mike Gill from 97.3 ESPN. He's on air on the Sports Bash, but I know that the Mainland alum is watching. You should be able to access the game from the 97.3 ESPN app. That ball misses down. Butcher is ahead 2-1. And of course, if it's a Cape Atlantic League game, you know Matt Ulmer is going to be in the house. Ulmer's Appliance Services. There's a chopper, first base side. Wagner will grab it. Calls off Cook, says, I got this. Unassisted put out, but it will be out number 2. 2 up, 2 down as the right fielder, Caden Mulherron, where number 7 climbs aboard. Healthy hack, but he's way out in front of that one. Quickly now, 1 strike. Cook looking to turn up the tempo and the heat, perhaps. Breaking pitch called high, apparently. That one evens the count at 1-1. There's a ball hit high, shallow, center field. Here comes Elliott, and that'll end the frame. Down in order, 1, 2, and 3. The F8 will go into the books, and the Mainland Mustangs will come to bat, due up in the frame. Haynes, Blum, Perez. When we come back, you're watching BFA Sports high school baseball coverage.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com. Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting, founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call. 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
Bottom of the second, there's Gavin Shapiro. He took one off that leg, off the bat of Cohen Cook to end the last frame, but he seems to have shaken it off, and he is good to go. The right fielder, Jack Haynes, will lead things off here in the second. Brady Blum is on deck, and Brian Perez is in the hole. We continue to roll on. First pitch misses. get their called strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So good bounce back start here for Shapiro after nursing that ball. Went off his shin.
A shortstop, Brady Blum.
Shortstop is Brady Bloom. Make that Brady Blum. Of course. Ball misses up and out of the zone. Use the count at 1-1. That ball goes back off the backstop, ricocheting. Now a 3-1 count to the shortstop, Brady Blum. And he will be a 1-out base runner on the walk.
Now batting the third baseman, number 23, Brian.
Senior Brian Perez batting in the 7th spot here on Senior Day. He's headed to Stockton University, a future Osprey out there in Galloway Township. Shapiro checking on Blum, and that's fouled straight back into the screen. Perez now with a 1-strike count. Foul ball. Lots of sports coming up here in the next couple of days. We'll be headed to Egg Harbor Township tomorrow as the Eagles will host the St. Augustine Hermits. That game is scheduled for a 4 o'clock first pitch. Then we'll be covering the Diamond Classic semifinals at Deptford High School on Saturday. Double dip, 11 a.m. It'll be Cherry Hill West versus the Delsea Crusaders. 97.3 ESPN Mike Gill will be on the call for game number 1 along with Bob Wankel from Crossing Broad. And then for game number 2, I'll be Mike Gill's co-pilot. That'll be 2 o'clock tip or 2 o'clock first pitch. Bishop Eustace versus Gloucester Catholic, and that pitch bounced off that backstop quick, forcing Blum back to first base. And well, game 6 tonight for the Sixers as they are at the Wells Fargo Center taking on the Boston Celtics, trying to close out that series. So pretty good weekend here coming up if you're a sports fan. And then of course game 7 would be scheduled for Saturday. The Sixers can't pull that off, so we shall see. Ball misses down, and that's another walk. Back to back.
Now batting the second baseman, number 3.
1 out. Blum moves up to second. Perez gets comfortable at first, and the second baseman Chase Kamak will try to put a run on the board as Mainland trailing 2-0. Pitch misses up. Again, Shapiro seemed to be unfazed when he got hit with that ball coming right back at him to end the last frame. He started this inning with a strikeout, but now surrendering back-to-back walks. Evens the count out 1-1. ball is a called strike. Chases the runner back. There's a called third strike. So Shapiro, second K of the inning, answers back after surrendering those two
Now
walks.
batting the designated hitter, number 18, Jake Logic.
Back to live action with 2 outs, 2 runners aboard. Jake Logic gets called on strike number 1. He was a bit fooled by that pitch. Grounder hit over to short. Gonna have an opportunity for the force out. Draws to Meiswinkel. Will end the frame. So no runs, no hits, 2 runners left aboard as we head to the third. You're watching BFA Sports.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Back to live action here to start the third. Back to the top of the order are the Thunderbolts. Due up, it's Draws, Hill, and Connor Lacey. Draws walked in his first appearance and scored on a run. Second time through the order here for the pitcher, Cohen Cook. Misses upstairs, ball 1. Check swing. Sure he did. A entertaining delay appeal there. Three and 0 to Draws. That's how the game started off. Draws saw couple of balls early on, and then Cook battled back, putting 2 on him. That's going to be ball 4. Draws with a little bit of a delay. It was almost like he was asking the umpire, he's short. Center fielder Wayne Hill hit a laser to right center in his first at bat. Scored on a sacrifice fly from Henry Colon in the first. Hill holds back, takes ball number 1. Hill puts a bat on the ball. That one's sailing over the left fielder's head. They're going to put their hand up, and it'll be a ground rule double. So Joe Sheeran tried to turn and burn, but no denying the power of Wayne Hill.
Now batting number 4, first baseman Connor Lacey.
Draws will move over to third. And with 2 runners in scoring position. Connor Lacey, who reached on an error back in the first, was later thrown out trying to advance home on an overthrow. First pitch is a called strike. Coach. There's a hard hit ball right back towards the middle, and it's going to get through. 1 run will score. They're going to turn around and send Hill with the wheels. He's going to score, and Millville with a commanding 4-run lead early in this one, courtesy of the 2 RBI single from Connor Lacey.
Now batting number 5, designated hitter Henry Cologne.
Kind of see the ball sail into right field, and no doubt about it, they were going to send Hill, and that scores 2. And that'll start things off with a back-to-back base knocks here for Millville. Lacey will move back up, and Henry Cologne's got himself a single.
Now batting number 6, left fielder Kevin Dick.
Good look at Cologne. It'll be Kevin Dick. Singled in his first at-bat. And now he's going to turn a bunt. Call that off. Millville with 3 hits back to back to back. Starting with the walk from Sergio Draws. So all 4 batters that have come to the plate this inning have reached. Squares the bunt again, and this time they're going to call him on the strike. So now even the count at 1-1. You got runners at first and second. Coach Dan Fimiani wanted an explanation about the called strike on the bunt attempt. Squares again, that's foul. So now it puts himself in the hole. 1-2. Just joining us, Millville, top of the third, 4-0 lead. Good team effort, an early standout day for Henry Cologne, who had a sacrifice fly RBI in the first and just came back with a hard hit single here in the third. Wind continues to howl. That's a called 3rd strike. Cook's able to tackle the corner and puts the first out of the inning on the board. Second baseman Matt Meiswinkle was a strikeout victim of Cook in his first at-bat in the first. Let's get a look at him. And he rips one center field. That'll drop in for a base knock. Everybody will advance 1 base. And now they're loaded. Big opportunity here for Millville, and then Matt Meiswinkle
Batting number 11, third baseman Trevor Yeager.
feeling it as he hands the gear over to assistant coach Hunter Brailsford. Number 11, Trevor Yeager, starts at third. He popped up to the shortstop just behind third base in inning number 1. And now Mainland and Millville playing a little bit of chess, trying to feel each other out. What's going to happen here? The base is loaded. Takes the first pitch for a ball. Coach Dan Fimiani often likes to play some small ball, but with a 1 out here, got to think it's time to swing away for Yeager. There's a hard hit ball right side, and it'll be an RBI. 1 run will score as Lacey touches the plate. Throw gets cut, and they'll leave him loaded. RBI single, Trevor Yeager. And a 3-run inning continues here in the third for Millville. The catcher, Jacob Butcher, 0 for 1, grounded out to first back in inning number 2. First pitch is a called strike. Again, just 1 out in this frame as Butcher is the 8th batter to come to the plate for Millville. Fouls that one back again. Down 0-2 is the catcher. Winds and fires. Just saying, baseball, Butcher's got life. Of course, Millville sporting those Mike Trout issued cleats. Pretty awesome looking. Chopper back to the mound. Cook's going to have a play over at first, but it'll push Cologne across the plate for another Millville run. Meiswinkle moves to third, Yeager up to second. And the 9th batter of the inning is the right fielder, Caden Mulherrin. Pitch misses. Again, Cape Atlantic League tournament seedings at stake here today. This could be a big one. Called strike. That ball's chopped third base side. It's going to get past Perez and Blum. 1 run will score. That'll be Meiswinkle. And an RBI single for Caden Mulherrin. Runners now at the corners with 2 out, first and third, and back to the top of the lineup. Sergio Draws. Draws led off this inning with a walk and scored on a 2 RBI single from Connor Lacey. Takes first pitch number 1 for a called strike. Ball bounces in front. Good block there by the catcher, Arena. But that'll allow Mulherrin to move in the second base. So now runners at second and third with 2 outs in this Cape Atlantic League American Division contest. Ball misses, now 1-1. Make that 2-1. Mainland just 1 spot ahead, according to NJ.com, in the division. They're 4-6, Millville 4-6. Overall records for these teams: Mainland at 7-10, Millville at 9-7. But in conference, which is where some of this Cape Atlantic League seeding issues become a topic, Mainland 7-7, Millville 4-6. So a full count now to draws. Needless to say, 8 teams scheduled to make the Cape Atlantic, I believe. Ball's fouled straight back. And right now, St. Augustine sits atop the American at 14-5, 9-2 in conference. Puna 18-2, 11-1 in conference. And in the United, it's Lower Cape May, 11-4, 10-3 in conference. And there's a hard hit ball. Goes over to Perez. He tries to get it to Wagner, and he's able to weirdly scoop it to end the frame on the 5-3 putout, but not before. 5 runs are added on the scoreboard by the Thunderbolts. And Mainland will have a chance to answer the bell when we return here on BFA Sports.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Senior day for the Mainland Mustangs. They're down a touchdown and an extra point. There's a look at some of the fans and family coming in to take in the action. Of course, many others watching us on the live stream. Remember, the live stream is on about a 45-second delay. So yes, we're live, but not like live, as some people may think. All right, so due up in the frame, they're back to the top of the lineup. It'll be Christian Elliott, Joe Sheeran, and Nick Wagner due up for Mainland. Elliott struck out in the first to lead the game off. And now we're going to see if Mainland can put something together, perhaps spark this offense. First pitch misses up and out of the zone. Winds and fires. Ball's fouled straight back into the screen.
Finish down, bud. Finish down.
That ball misses down. And now Shapiro tries to reset the table here. There's a called strike to even the count at 2-2. There's a called strike 3. So nice pitch here by Shapiro.
Number 13, Joe Sheeran.
And that'll bring up Joe Sheeran. Sheeran grounded back to the pitcher in the first. First pitch misses away. 1-0. That breaking pitch in for a called strike. And they're saying that he did go. A well-hit ball, but Sheeran going to be aboard with a single, getting things going for Mainland here in inning number 3.
Now batting for the Mustangs,
That'll bring up Nick Wagner. Walked in the first, takes pitch number 1 for a ball. Has got Joe Sheeran now over at first base. That ball misses.
Let's go, compete.
And now a 3-0 count to Nick Wagner. And Wagner, he'll make his way down to first base. Mainland in business. Runners at first and second as the cleanup hitter, Cohen Cook, comes to bat. And a timeout on the field as Dan Fimiani will go talk it over with his pitcher and catcher, Shapiro and Butcher. Seem to be back on the same page. Again, 1 out, 2 aboard. And I rarely see Coach Dan Fimiani move that fast. So I guess he heard the concession stand was still open. He was in a hurry. It'll be Cook. He takes pitch number 1 for a ball, and Mainland with a prime opportunity here to try to crawl back into this game. Shapiro looks back, fires again.
Go to work.
Use that ball up. Ball's taken for called strike. Golfs that one right side. It's going to go through for a knock. Think about maybe sending Sheeran. They won't. But no look now. But Millville has loaded the bases with 1 out. Mainland has loaded the bases with 1 out.
The Mustangs, the right fielder, number 5.
A lot of M's going on. It's like M&M's over here. There's a well-hit ball out to right field. Going to let Mulherrin make the squeeze. They're going to try the sacrifice fly, but no. Sheeran will hold up, and now 2 outs. Off the bat of Jack Haynes. So Haynes gave it a good ride.
Now batting the shortstop, number 22, Brady Blum.
First pitch is a called strike to Brady Blum. Blum walked in the first. That ball misses up and out of the zone. Sit now 0-2. 1-2. That ball skied. But the fleet-footed Mike Edwards able to avoid any issues there over on the corner. That ball also is going to be strike number 3, and that will end the frame. So a good move there by the pitcher, Gavin Shapiro. Mainland loses out on a big-time opportunity. They leave them loaded. No runs, 2 hits. 3 guys left on. It's 7-0 here on BFA Sports.
Hi everybody, Bob McCormick, Toyota of Vineland. Want to welcome you to today's game. We're located on Delsey Drive in Vineland, New Jersey. If you're in the area, please come over and stop by. Whether you're in the market for a new Toyota or you're in the market for a certified vehicle, we'll give you the MVP treatment. When it comes to providing a championship level of service for our customers in all of our departments, that's reflected in the fact that we've won Toyota's President's Award 22 times. It's their most prestigious recognition for a dealership, and it encompasses every department from sales, service, parts, accounting, takes all of them into consideration. And we're really proud of the fact that we've won it as many times as we have. From oil changes to brake service to alignment, we're here to service you. We can do anything that is needed to be done to make your car in tip-top condition and run at peak performance. When it's time for new tires, call us right away at Toyota of Vineland. The most convenient way for people to reach us to schedule service is they can call on the phone, they can send us an email, or they can communicate with us via text message, and in any one of those 3 areas, we'll be glad to take care of them. The next time the check engine light won't go away, come see us today. We're proud to sponsor high school sports here at Toyota of Vineland, and we're proud to bring you a virtual front row seat for today's game. Well, it's almost time to play ball, so enjoy.
Leading things off in the 4th is Wayne Hill. He does waste no time, skies it high out to right field, but underneath of it will be Jack Haynes for the out. 1 pitch, 1 out for Cohen Cook. First baseman is Connor Lacey. Lacey with the 2 RBI single back in the 3rd. He is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. He definitely helped ignite this Thunderbolt lineup to add 5 runs on the board in the last frame, which helped us get to 7-0. Ball's fouled out of play, left side. And over there on Oak. That pitch, a called strike. So Lacey now taken back a bit. It's now 1-2 with 1 out here in the 4th. That ball misses up and out of the zone. Of course, want to welcome in our audience now on Facebook, getting a live look in here on BFA Sports. Doug Stasic, the BFA crew. Swing and a miss, ball's in the dirt. Arena's going to get up, throw it down, and Wagner retires Lacey on the swinging strike from Cooks. 2 up, 2 down. It'll be the designated hitter, Henry Cologne.
Down batting number 5, designated hitter Henry Cologne.
Cologne 1 for 1 today. Singled in the 3rd. Scored a run and a sacrifice fly RBI in the 1st. He's been aggressive early in the count thus far, but he does take strike number 1 here. It's a loud ball hit to the left side, and it's fouled out of play. Over towards the snack stand. Anybody wants to hook me up with a body armor, I'll be sure to drink it. course, Millville's Mike Trout has an equity stake in Body Armor. Ball misses down low. And fine folks, Body Armor and Mike supplied autographed game balls during the Coaches versus Cancer Classic that was held here the weekend of April 21st to the 23rd. And they get Cologne looking. So back-to-back strikeouts for Cohen Cook. No runs, no hits. It's a 7-0 ball game as Mainland will come to bat at the bottom of the 4th here on BFA.
Sorry, I can't lower that price. I mean, I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen.
We're dropping prices and payments at RK Chevrolet of Vineland. New Equinox, $239 a month. New Silverados, $359 a month. Plus 0% financing and no payments for 90 days.
You deserve the best.
So come to RK.
And you get RK coverage, no charge.
At RK,
the customer is always
right!
RK Chevrolet of Vineland. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Gavin Shapiro still on the hill for the Millville Thunderbolts. He's pitched his way into a shutout thus far. And he has kept the Mainland bats at bay. This inning due up, it'll be Perez, Kamak, and Logic. Windy day, but 5 strikeouts thus far for Garrett Shapiro. And he's only given up a pair of hits, both coming in the 3rd frame. The senior, Brian Perez, climbs into the right-handed batter's box. He walked back in the 2nd. Foul ball off that bat makes it a 1-strike count. Called strike. And that'll make it a 2-2 count to Brian Perez from Shapiro. Now a full count, 3-2. So 5 strikeouts thus far for Shapiro through 3 innings of work. He winds and delivers. Perez puts good wood on it, and that'll drop in for a base knock. Leadoff base runner for the Mustangs as they try get a few runners aboard and see if they can put a dent in this deficit. So now the second baseman, Chase Kamak. He was a Shapiro strikeout victim in the 2nd. Got caught looking. He hammers one towards the left side. It's fading foul, and it is out of play. No signs of any action in either dugout, or bullpen for that matter, of any other pitchers warming up. Keep an eye on that for you as well. That ball misses down. Now 1-0 to the left-handed swinging and right-hand throwing second baseman. Now 1-1 pitch. This is to make it now 2-1. Again, hard hit ball right side. It's going to go over to the second base, and Meiswinkel can't handle it. Bit of a hit and run situation. So he was fading to his right and then tried to come back to his left. So tough spot to be in. And now the first two batters of the inning have Mainland in business as the designated hitter Jake Logic gets some instruction from head coach Billy Kern. Again, thanks to those folks who are getting a bit of a live look in this game here on Facebook. We'll be staying live for the whole game over on the BFA Sports Media YouTube page. What was graduation day for a few schools. So graduation season popping up with some of the local colleges. Ran into some students last night from Stockton University out at the Maplewood in Mays Landing. Swings and misses at that pitch. Evens it at 1-1. Rowan College of South Jersey Cumberland graduating, and that's where David Rodriguez of Millville is today. He earned his associate's degree, all while at Millville High School. So he's not at this game, usually starting over at first base and a big bat in the Millville lineup. And C.J. Staniak, the same thing for the Thunderbolts. So two Thunderbolts getting associate's degrees. Dan Fimiani making sure that those books remain the priority. Shapiro trying to work through a situation of sort. 3-1 right now, runners at first and second. Logic able to draw the walk. Mainland had left the bases loaded in the third. They've loaded them again in the fourth. Can they crack open the floodgates? Well, no better bat than Christian Elliott to be at the plate if you're a Mainland fan. He's going to wind and fire. Sky high in the infield. No one's going anywhere. Meiswinkel lets it go. So the infield fly was called. And Meiswinkel trying to see if he could perhaps bait somebody into running. One out as the senior Joe Sheeran trying to dial up some damage. He is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Singled back in the third. Takes first pitch for a called strike. And they say that he went. He's going to try to reset his thought process here. Now he's in the hole 0-2. So senior being a bit aggressive. And now Shapiro fires. Swing and a miss. He struck him out in a big spot. Big time play. You'll see it on the Game Changer instant replay. Nice breaking pitch. More importantly, back-to-back outs with the bases loaded for the Thunderbolts.
Number 20, Nick Wagner.
Gonna bring up the first baseman, Nick Wagner. Officially 0 for 0. He's got 2 walks in this contest. Takes pitch number 1 out of the zone. through and misses that. And the wind just will not settle here. Now 2-1. Again, we'll get a chance to maybe get a look at a flag here, depending upon how this at bat goes. Of course, Wagner, left-handed power hitter, can do some damage quickly. Swings through and misses that, so Shapiro has kept them at bay. Fighting his way through a bases-loaded situation for the second consecutive inning. But he can't get Wagner to bite on this. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners will be on the move. Will Millville be crafty and step off the hill and try to get an aggressive runner here? No, Shapiro's going for it. Called third strike. Ice in the veins of Gavin Shapiro bails out the Thunderbolts for the second consecutive inning. You'll see it here on the Game Changer instant replay. And this is just a bit of nastiness. They leave them loaded. It's still 7-0 Millville. You're watching BFA Sports.
Sorry, I can't lower that price. I mean, I'll make it happen. I'll make it happen.
We're dropping prices and payments at RK Chevrolet of Vineland. New Equinox, $239 a month. New Silverados, $359 a month. Plus 0% financing and no payments for 90 days.
You deserve the best.
So come to RK.
And you get RK coverage, no charge.
At RK,
the customer is always
right!
RK Chevrolet of Vineland. Chevrolet, find new roads.
Seven 0 as the Thunderbolts come to bat. It's going to be Kevin Dick, Matt Meiswinkle, and Trevor Yeager expected to bat this frame. First pitch from Cook hits for a called strike. Again, Cook trying to battle through this one, but not an easy task. That ball peppered foul through the left side. Fans always looking to help out here at Mainland. This time courtesy of the Millville Thunderbolt fans. Now a 2-strike count to the left fielder, Kevin Dick. Chopper over to the shortstop. It'll be Blum, and he's going to get the 6-3 putout for the first out of the inning. And apparently my son decided that on a candy run he chose Twizzlers over Reese's peanut butter cups. Are we serious? I mean, that's like, I don't even know what that's like. I think a crime was just committed. It'll be Matt Meiswinkle with 1 out. Trying to support the Mainland concession stand. Check swing, but it's going to be called for a strike regardless. Swing and a miss. That ball's in the dirt. Meiswinkle 1 for 2 on the day. Singled and scored a run in his last at bat. He's battling here. We'll recheck the count. I think it's 2-1. 2-2, that is. Now battles back to full. Hard hit ball right at Kamak. Gathers, fires, and gets the out.
Now batting, number 11, third baseman Trevor Yeager.
Third baseman Trevor Yeager. RBI single back in the third. Popped out to short in the second. He's 1 for 2. Heading the count now 1-0. Is Cook with the 1-0 pitch. Skies it high. Shallow right field going back as Kamak. He'll put the squeeze on. And a much needed 1-2-3 inning for the Mainland Mustangs. No runs, no hits. They put them down in order. We'll be back for more baseball here on BFA Sports.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
Mainland will come to bat here in the bottom of the fifth. It'll be Cohen Cook, Jack Haynes, and Brady Blum due up. And for Cook, 1 for 2 on the day. Singled back in the third. For the Mustangs, they're going to look back and wonder, well, what if? Loaded the bases and left them loaded in the third and the fourth in a 7-run contest. That could be a bit taxing. Cook takes pitch number 1. Called ball. Again, that one called just missing in the zone. Now 2-1. That 2-2. the wind continues to just tear up the microphones. That ball is not carrying today, I can tell you that. Cook works his way into a 3-2 count. Shapiro delivers again. Hard hit ball, this time goes right up the middle, and Cook has his second base knock of the day. So Jack Haynes will come to bat. Mainland got to get it going.
Now batting the right fielder, number 5, Jack Haynes.
Tell by the hourglass and sand running through it that time is not on their side right now. There's Jack Haynes. Hit a hard ball out to right field, but again, with that wind just cutting through, very difficult to get that ball to carry anywhere today. Called strike. As you can always expect here at Mainland, behind the backstop, our gear is going to be covered in infield dust and mix. One-two count now to the right fielder, Jack Haynes. Shapiro fires again. Ball misses down. Again, appreciate everybody tuning in and joining us on what's going to be a relatively busy night for South Jersey and Philly sports fans. That ball's fouled off. Sixers on deck to take on the Celtics later on tonight. Can they get it done? Game 6. Philly all day, I'm being told by some of the fans, which you gotta hope. I mean, as a Philly fan, if you sit there and say it's going to be the Celtics, I mean, come on, people. Swing and a miss, and Shapiro continues to be nasty. See it here on the Game Changer instant replay. Takes a look back to the runner, but unfazed.
Number 22, Brady Blum.
So good work there by Shapiro. Brady Blum, the shortstop, 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out in the third to Shapiro. Walked in the second. Mustangs have another runner aboard. That is 7 base runners in the last 2 1/3. They're going to have to get something together as you look back at the scoring sheet. Left so far 10 base runners on. Ball misses away. One and one to number 22. Ball misses up and away. Still have Cohen Cook over at first. Shapiro stares at his catcher Butcher. Now 3 and 1. Coach Dan Fimiani, confident in his pitcher, left him out there in 2 jam situations in the last 2 frames. And he continues to give positive vibes from the bench. And that ball is skied towards left field. Joe Sheeran going nowhere because that's Millville. So I'm just absolutely having a bit of a senior moment as Kevin Dick makes the play out and left.
Now batting
We are at Mainland.
number 23, Brian Perez.
So 2 outs, and we're going to go have a conversation with the pitcher. Perhaps make a change, and they will. So Gavin Shapiro's day is done, and we're going to have ourselves a premier orthopedic pitching change. So nice day there by Shapiro. Again, going to the Game Changer scoring app. 8 strikeouts on the day for Shapiro, as he scattered just 4 hits. So 4 hits, 8 strikeouts, and just it's like 5 walks overall. But now he will give way to the new pitcher. And that'll be number 10, Brady Middlecoff.
The pitch for the Thunderbolts, number 10, Brady Middlecoff.
So Middlecoff will get loose here in the 7th, and with 2 outs, he'll inherit 1 base runner in Cohen Cook. So Shapiro will be responsible for him, but as of the moment, he is the pitcher of record. Again, and it's the premier orthopedic pitching change. So with 9 locations to serve you throughout South Jersey, the newest now in Mays Landing, Dr. Dwyer and his team. They got you covered from discovery to recovery, including that physical therapy. So don't let that back pain or knee pain continue to nag and just get worse. Get it addressed. Call the Premier Orthopedic Associate Hotline. Tell them BFA sent you. 856-690-1616. So it would appear that Middlecoff has just a few more pitches in him to warm up. And first batter he will face is the senior third baseman, Brian Perez. Perez with a line drive to the right side back in inning number 4. He is 1 for 1 as he's also walked. A lot of familiarity between these coaching staffs is Billy Kern, the head coach of the Mainland Mustangs, and Dan Fimiani, head coach of Millville, both on the board of the Coaches versus Cancer Classic. So these guys spend quite a bit of time in the offseason, and very jovial relationship out here on the ball field. But Millville right now is in command. And the question is, now that the Mustangs have worked their way into the Thunderbolt bullpen, can they take advantage? Because Shapiro gave them everything they could handle this afternoon. Got a called strike. Foul ball down the left field side. Over to the concession stand where they have Twizzlers, I've been told. And they're more than happy to take some donations for the Mainland Mustang baseball program. Tip of the cap to my son for doing his part and contributing, as Perez trying to do his part for the team, taking one for the team. He gets hit by a pitch. So 2 runners aboard. And now first and second with 2 outs as the left-handed swinging Chase Kamak comes to the plate. He reached on an error in his last at-bat. He's 0 for 2. Can Mainland crack the pitching code of Millville to get something started here? That ball misses down. Again, a lot of people waiting on Cape Atlantic League seedings to pan out so they can determine who's going where. But that ball is caught at second base for the last out of the frame. So Beiswinkle backing up the pitcher, and that will leave 2 more runners stranded for Mainland. 7-0 as they come back, and the Thunderbolts get ready to hit here on BFA Sports.
Serving the community since 2008, the Bunting Family Pharmacy, located in Northfield, aims to provide a wide variety of compounded and traditional medications to doctors and patients in Atlantic, Cape May, and the surrounding South Jersey counties. We are staffed by 4 New Jersey board-certified technicians and a fleet of delivery drivers servicing both residential and business customers 6 days a week.
The Bunting Family Pharmacy. We bring the pharmacy home to you.
Give us a call or visit us at buntingfamilypharmacy.com. Star Septic Service is a family-owned and operated division of Star General Contracting, founded in 1984. Located in Franklinville, we service and deliver to all of South Jersey. We offer septic inspections, pumping, repairs, grease traps, and portable toilet rentals for your home, business, construction site, or outdoor events. Our friendly staff is just a quick phone call away. To schedule your rental, service, or maintenance options, make the quick call, 856-694-1101. We look forward to servicing you.
Top of the 6th as the Thunderbolts come to bat. Expected up in this frame. The catcher, Butcher. Right fielder, Caden Mulheron. And then back to the top with Sergio Draws.
For the Thunderbolts, the catcher, number 3, Jacob Butcher.
Butcher 0 for 2. Looking for his first hit. Grounded out back to the pitcher, Cohen Cook, in the 3rd. But we got ourselves a new pitcher. And that is Chase Kamak. Is now on the hill for the Mustangs. We'll have to get some eyes on the defense, as I'm sure we have a new second baseman as a result. And Cohen Cook is also now in the game. So we need to take a look around the infield. There's a called strike. Ball skied straight up right side. Looks like we're going to run out of room, as that's Wagner over there at first. But hey, it's a friendly fan trying to make something happen. That ball just a bit inside. Evens the count at 2-2 to number 3, Jacob Butcher. Butcher right back to Kamak. He'll field his position, and he'll put the squeeze for a 1-3 to Wagner. 1 up, 1 down, and not afraid to pitch the contact.
Now batting number 7, right fielder Caden Mulheron.
Caden Mulheron will climb aboard. Fouls the first pitch straight up and into the screen. Ethan Mitnick checks in at second base defensively for Mainland. Looks like it's still Perez at third and Blum at short. That ball is in the dirt. Brady Arena still behind the dish. See Winds and delivers. That ball is skied foul, third base side and way out of play. Oh, almost had an RK auto body moment. That one just missed that car. Going down Monroe. So Caden Mulherron fighting through a 1-2 count here. Now 2-2 to Chase Kamak. Another healthy hack, another one straight back. Again, for you South Jersey baseball fans, more baseball coming up. Tomorrow will be over at Egg Harbor Township as the Eagles host the Hermits. Perhaps Cape Atlantic League tournament seedings on the line for that one. Try to get an update actually on that game. And that'll be ball number 4. So Mulherron is aboard. And now Sergio draws.
Number 9, shortstop Sergio Draz.
Draws 0 for 1 on the day. He's got 2 walks and 2 runs scored. Grounded out to third back in the 3rd inning. Here's a called strike. That ball is going to get away, and then it'll allow Mulherron to get into second base. Wild pitch. That ball is a called strike. Looking over at the Twitter feed, looks like Egg Harbor Township trailing St. Augustine 5-1. Draws, skies one towards New Road, out of play. So another look there at Mulherron over at second. That ball in the dirt. Arena able to block it. Going to get a throw down the third. Not in time. Time is called. But with 1 out, Millville just 90 feet away from potentially adding yet another run. And that'll be a walk. Draws is aboard.
Now batting number 1, center fielder Wayne Hill.
That'll bring up Wayne Hill. It's funny, not a lot of action as far as some of the scores go across the area. That ball is lost it in the sun. And that will be yet another run. So Wayne Hill able to leg that one out. And Millville.
Now batting number 4, first baseman Connor Lacey.
Able to plate another run. Compliments of Mulherron. Now runners at first and third as Draws will move to third, wasting no time. That ball is hit through the right side, and another RBI. So Lacey's been hot today. So we had another run. So Hill is at second. Lacey is at first as the designated hitter, Henry Cologne. 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a run scored. That ball misses down. Cologne puts a high pop up, third base side. Perez has it, and it will end the inning, but not before Millville is able to add 2 more. That actually puts a squeeze on that. It's only 2 outs, so a little bit of a tough situation over here, to be candid. Can't see the scoreboard from where we're sitting. Sun is in the eyes, wind's blowing in, and we kind of have the whole Millville Thunderbolt team in front of us to the left. So my apologies there. So resetting things, it's Lacey at first, still Hill at second. We got 2 outs as Kevin Dick comes in. Dick 1 for 3 on the day, grounded out to short in his last at bat. So again, and Kevin Dick with a base knock. Could be, might be, isn't an RBI, so they're going to load the bases.
Now batting number 12, second baseman Matt Meiswinkle.
So Matt Meiswinkle with 2 outs. The base is loaded. Perhaps an opportunity to put an exclamation point on this one. All right, so now 2-0 to Matt Meiswinkle. Called strike. So he winds and delivers. And that ball lined into the center field. Another RBI. It'll be the 10th run of the contest for Millville.
Now batting number 11, third baseman Trevor Yeager.
Number 11, Trevor Yeager, will be the 9th batter brought to the plate this frame for the Thunderbolts. Takes pitch number 1. Got ourselves a 10-0 ball game. Fouls that ball straight up. Two-1 is the count from the pitcher, Chase Kamak, who's coming in relief of Cohen Cook in this one. There's another called strike. Now make it 2-2 with 2 outs. Kamak delivers again. There's a ball lined towards right. And a great grab out there in. That ball is down, is the call. So again, Thunderbolts bringing the fury and bringing the bats. Is now runners at first and second off the RBI, 2 RBI single of Yeager. right, so Meiswinkle is now at second. Yeager's at first. That was 1 RBI. So we reset things here. And got ourselves a 12-0 contest. Again, the Thunderbolts, man, putting these math skills to the test. So Kamak trying to get through this inning, get Mainland back to the plate. This is Team Trails now 12-0.
Go! That's a play, push! Push into a good eye on there. Yeah, he's back up again.
Mainland is batted. Millville has batted around in the inning, and Mainland now going to go to the mound as assistant coach Mike Edwards. Gonna talk things over. Again, a little bit, this is the time of the year where you got to be mindful of how many arms that you use and games that you have upcoming. So Edwards giving some words of encouragement to Kamak. And perhaps...
Now batting number 7, right fielder Caden Mulherrin.
Seeing if he could just change up the mojo a little bit to get out of this frame as Caden Mulherrin, who walked and scored a run earlier this inning, swings at the first pitch, hit hard foul, third base side. Kamak fires again. That's a called strike. Got him on the ropes. That ball misses. Now 1-2. For Philly fans, the Fightins are off today. Kind of a unique situation. 2 nights off in 1 week. So no excuse to not watch the Sixers as they get Mulherrin on the swing and miss to end the frame. But not before. The Thunderbolts add 5 and lead this one 12-0 here on BFA Sports.
We live in a community that cares. We make sure everyone eats, everyone plays, everyone stays warm, and everyone is protected. We support our youth in organizations that teach the value of community and self-worth. We make strides against breast cancer every day. Together, in this community, we make a difference. RK Chevrolet, RK Kia, and RK Subaru, proudly serving our community since 1982.
Nothing as we get things started in the bottom of the 6th. Thunderbolts in the driver's seat, and they're going to return Middlecoff out to pitch here in this frame. He came in relief of Garrett Shapiro. Shapiro in the driver's seat to earn the win. 8 strikeouts, 5 walks, surrendered just 4 hits. It'll bring up the designated hitter Jake Logic, and as for now, I'd expect to see Logic, Elliott, and Sheeran due up for Mainland. There is the designated hitter, Logic. 1 for 2 on the day. Let's get a 1-ball count. As we get things started in the 6th. That ball misses down. Now 2-0. Logic, 0 for 1 as he has a walk in the 4th. And make that another called strike. Now 1 and 2. Golfs that one out to left center field. And that's going to drop into the gap. It'll be a stand-up double. And they're going to say it rolled under the fence, so it'll be a ground rule double. But nonetheless, a bit of a spark for Mainland. Back to the top of the lineup as the center fielder Christian Elliott try to help Mainland salvage this baseball game. It's Elliott. Joe Sheeran is on deck. Nick Wagner now in the hole. Is Middlecoff. Delivers a pitch. First pitch swing. Fly high in the shallow right. And Caden Mulherron able to come up with a big catch there. The wind is nothing easy to contend with out here.
Batting the left fielder, number 13, Joe Sheeran.
The left fielder, Joe Sheeran, 1 for 3 today. Singled back in the 3rd. Sheeran turns on one. That'll be a base knock through the left side. They're going to hold up Logic. And now they'll have runners at the corners with 1 out. Sheeran wasting no time. Nick Wagner headed to Wagner to play football next year. So he'll be up there in New York. 2 walks and retired on a strikeout looking back in the 4th inning. Middlecoff. First pitch called strike. Open bag at second base and making an adjustment, trying to get the right fielder's attention, Mulherron, to move on back. Ball misses down in the dirt. Wagner able to lay off of it. Middlecoff. Continuing to pound the zone. Wagner fights it all. Foul ball. Might have got a piece of his foot, but he seems to be unfazed. A little bit of a shaded infield now between the pitcher and the batter here at Mainland. Wagner reaches out for that one, gets a hold of it, and that one's going to drop in for a double. They're going to send another runner. Here comes Sheeran. Sheeran's going to score. So Mainland not giving up yet on this one. They're able to play 2 off of the RBI double. 2 RBIs, that is. Double from the bat of Wagner.
Now batting for the Mustangs, the second baseman, number 2, Ethan Mitnick.
1 out. Ethan Mitnick is in the lineup as he entered the game for Cohen Cook. And now Another 10-run contest. Coach Dan Fimiani is potentially going to make some changes. And they're going to substitute number 26 for 1 is what I'm being told. So that would be Wayne Hill coming out of the game. So I think Hill kind of chasing that ball, pulled up a little bit. Seems to be okay. Maybe more of a precautionary move than anything. All right, so number 26 enters the game in this spot. And that'll be Matt Harris entering the game.
Hey, got 2! Brady, let's go! Come on, Brady! Let's go!
So they'll retire Ethan Mitnick now with 2 outs. That'll bring up number 15.
Now batting the right fielder, number 15, Jake Blum.
I'll bring up Jake Blum. Blum in for Jack Haynes. First pitch taken for a strike. 12-2 contest here in the 6th. And he turns on that, heads over to Draws, who fires across the diamond, and that is the ball game. 10-run rule in effect after 6th. And that'll do it in this Cape Atlantic League American contest.
Millville Thunderbolts 12, Mustangs.
Your final, Millville 12, Mainland 2 for the entire BFA Sports crew. Today's producer was Drew Stasic. Today's director was Drew Stasic. The legend Charles Hope on the director of videography. Mr. Nick Legend in the making, Howie Penza, is over at third. And today's intern, Casper T-Rypod. For the entire BFA Sports crew team, thanks for watching our coverage of high school baseball. See you tomorrow, 4 o'clock first pitch, St. Augustine at Egg Harbor Township. Good night, everybody.